Hello everyone, this is Prabhashri, Department of Mathematics, SNS College of Technology. So today we are going to see about yesterday in the last video we have seen some basic definitions and examples like propositions and non-proposition, and then declared a statement, a simple statement and a compound statement, and then some examples of connectivities and or. We see and or. Now we are going to see a example in negations. So the first statement is today is Monday. So this is a basic statement. So for opposite statement we have to convert this as an opposite statement including a not in this statement. So today is Monday, today is not a Monday. So I like chocolate, I won't like chocolate, like that. So I like chocolate is a given statement, means we have to change I don't like chocolate, like that. Okay, then the second according to the second example, x is less than y. We know that for giving values of x, we will say that x is less than y or not. So for opposite statement, that is a negation of p is x less than or not equal to y, less than or not equal to y, or x is greater than y, which is a false statement. We know that. So if x is not less than or equal to y, then x won't be greater than or equal to y, because if we say that x is not equal to y, means these conditions won't apply for this. So it's a false statement. Then the fourth one is a conditional. So conditional means we already say that A tends to B. If he study hard, he get a pass mark. So by studying hard, studying hard, he get a pass mark. So A tends to B. If we consider a statement A as a he study hard, so getting pass mark as a B statement means A tends to B. So studying hard, get a pass mark. So this is called the conditional. So according to example in conditional, if P is 2 plus 5 equal to 7, we know that. So here they are giving I equal to 8. So that is a false statement. And then second statement is 7 plus 3 equal to 9. Those also false statement. So we know that 7 plus 3, which is equal to 10. So P tends to Q. So one false statement tends to false statement, which is equivalent to true. So false tends to false. We have to understand what the statement says, not what the values at all. Okay, the P statement given a false value, and the Q statements also given a false value. So false value tends to false value. So the answer is true. So if P tends to Q is true. Then according to the second example, P, the sun is shining today. It's a true statement. We are considering that is a true statement. Okay. Then the Q as a 2 plus 8 equal to, we know that 10, but here they are giving us a 6. So it is a false statement. So if P tends to Q means that is true tends to false. So true is leading to a false statement. So our answer will be a false statement here. Okay. So P tends to Q means the sun is shining today. Then 2 plus 8 equal to 6. Is that a 2 plus 8 equal to 6? Is that true? No, it's a false. So true tends to false, leads to a false statement. This is a conditional we are applying here. So according to a biconditional, so if and only if we are going to use a if and only if equivalent. So now we are going to see one example. So let us see P, a statement, you can't take the flight. We are considering that is a false. You do not buy a ticket. So that's also false. So if and only if we are going to apply this two statement with the condition of if and if. If you can't buy, if you not buy a ticket, you can't take the flight. That is the right answer. So that is the if and only if condition. If you not buy a ticket, that is you can't take the flight if and only if you do not buy a ticket. That is a true. So false tends to false means it leads to a true. That is a biconditional. Then the second example is if 5 is less than 6. We know that 5 is less than 6 is a true. And then the second one is Q. Q means 7 is greater than 8. No, 7 is less than 8. So this is a false statement. So P10 is biconditional to Q means we will get as a false statement. So P is 5 is less than 6 if and only if 7 is greater than 8. So true tends to false, which is a false statement. So like that we have to analyze whether what is the actual statement says. We have to analyze the statement whether it can be a true or false. We have to analyze first the statement. Okay, thank you.